Hey guys, so welcome back to Judgment. Let's carry on where we left off. Surely we're in the home stretch now.
And the mole mount an assault.
The mole's identity has been revealed.
Ambitions of the Kyorei clan crumble.
The Kyorei clan is
Betrayed by
non-existent.
his inner circle, Hamura becomes a target himself.
Hamura's gone
So
underground.
He reveals to Yagami the mole's true identity. He is Kamurocho's organized crime division detective, Kuroiwa.
The balls on this man.
The man who took Matsugani's life falls under the shield of 89's powerful benefactors.
It's a shield, all right. One made of what? Adamantium? Vibranium? There's not a lot we can do at this juncture.
They held his funeral at Tojo clan headquarters.
God. This place is practically a cemetery at this point.
An intimate service. The Matsugani family would have passed to Hamura, but with him missing, it was all but dissolved.
Damn.
It wasn't like he'd made much of an impact on the Tojo brass to begin with.
Just written off. Sorry, Genda.
To Genda-sensei, he was an old friend of over 40 years.
I couldn't keep my promise. Kaito must be upset as well.
And then there was Kaito-san, who joined up after finishing middle school. And Higashi, too. When Kaito got expelled, protecting the boss became his personal mission.
God, the strut on this man. He doesn't give two shits. I can't believe it. It's so frustrating.
All of us knew exactly who was responsible for taking him from us.
The cabal of the ADDC.
It was just a matter of finding the proof.
But even then, who do we take it to? It's just gonna get quashed. The government's involved, for goodness sake. Didn't even realize we hadn't gotten a chapter screen yet. Behind closed doors. It's chapter 12. Whew. It's getting down to the wire now.
Shintani's dead. Killed by Ayabe, so they claim.
How many more corpses are gonna thud on the floor before this is all over?
Conference for that case. Basically, we sit in here and hammer out the flow of the trial. Try to keep things as simple as possible for the jury, you know.
Poor Ayabe.
According to the law, both the prosecution and the defense have to submit all their evidence before even going to court.
Ah, called discovery.
You can't burst in mid-trial with new info like they do in the movies.
Yeah, Edgeworth and your damn autopsy reports.
We'll never get anywhere like this. You say that, yes.
In other words, we need to make sure all our cards are in order, then show the other side our hand.
I like that I'm dressed for the
rifling marks
occasion.
on the bullet are unshakable proof of guilt. You really want to plead innocent with such a severe disadvantage?
How does the defense respond? You can also bargain for a lesser sentence if you so desire.
It's not about
No.
winning
We still
the
contend that
game.
Detective Ayabe was set up. Our stance remains unchanged.
We know the truth. It's just a matter of proving it. Or at least proving reasonable doubt, I should say.
Seriously? So it was Kuroiwa all along.
Yep.
Everything makes sense now.
He's dirtier than
Were there
you.
ever any warning signs?
And you look unkempt.
This might have nothing to do with it, but I heard a story about the guy once.
Go on.
Back when he was starting out, his boss on the force was working as a Tojo clan go-between on the side.
Oh, so he learned from
In
him.
exchange for kickbacks and whores, of course. Kind of shit you see every day in Kamurocho. But one day, that boss went and threw himself off a roof. Right when they were gonna haul him in, too.
Huh.
Guess some goody two-shoes on the force went and ratted him out.
One of his own co-workers? Was it Kuroiwa?
No. Funny enough, they found the snitch with a noose around his neck just a day later.
So
Wow.
it was a double suicide?
What the hell?
From what I've heard, it's possible that hanging was actually a homicide.
Yeah. I mean, circumstantial evidence.
Just maybe. Someone wanted revenge on the snitch.
Kuroiwa.
After the dust cleared, a new dirty cop had risen from the ashes, with his boss's connections and then some. He's been in bed with the yakuza ever since. Turns out this guy's our top detective, too.
And you're saying that's Kuroiwa?
Hey, I'm just telling you what I heard. You're the one who asked about warning signs.
And what, you wanted a slice of the pie, Ayabe, with your dirty dealings too? Well,
Let's split up, Hoshino-kun. Sticking with me is just gonna put you in more danger.
that's true.
Come on, I'll be fine. I'm not a little kid.
I know that. Either way, I'm done for today.
Oh, okay then. I'll see you around, Yagami-san.
I mean, at this point, are they deliberately not killing me just to mess with my head? Just like, Yagami, he's not even a threat. I'm not even gonna bother gouging his eyes out. What's he gonna do? He's got no proof. And who's he gonna run to anyway if he does find something? He's too busy dealing with Ayabe's case and Okubo's as well while we're at it. So, you know what? He's a non-threat. It also explains why he doesn't go after Kaito as well. And Higashi just walks by and smiles at him. In any case, our office is right here. I'm still expecting it to be bombed or something at some point during the course of this story. Though I suppose they've already infiltrated my inner sanctum by depositing a body there.
Yagami-san.
Oh, now what do you want?
Hattori?
Someone's got eyes on your place.
No shit.
Smells like it does when a journalist stakes out a shoot.
Oh,
How can you tell?
gross.
I have a nose for these things.
So, what do you want?
Not me. Chairman Kajihira. He needs to know what's up with your investigation.
God, I forgot about him as well. So much has
One's
been
burnt
going
to a
on.
Crisp. Shioya-san's dead. The chairman is very interested to know what happened.
Well, he can pick up a
No
newspaper.
surprise there.
Okay, let me catch you up. Even though you're a journalist and
Nice
you should be
work.
able to investigate all this.
Police detective cum serial murderer. If you're telling the truth, there's a trail of death following 89 every step of the way.
It all leads back to the human experiments. Patient Shono killed Wakusan, Emi Terasawa, Hashiki from the ADDC, Shintani, every single one of them.
Maybe so. But without evidence, this is nothing more than a well-crafted hypothesis.
Hey, I'll settle for a
Believe me,
well-crafted
I know that
hypothesis.
All right, I've heard what you have to say. But Chairman Kajihira still wants to meet with you.
Where?
I just told you everything I know.
Then you can tell it to him, too.
Oh, what's the point?
I'm little more than a messenger, after
It's like
all.
those job applications where
If
you
I
have to
refuse?
submit your CV
Listen,
and then write it
Yagami-san.
again in the form.
Chairman Kajihira isn't your enemy. He may even have details you wouldn't otherwise be privy to. I suggest you milk that for what it's worth.
Oh, I'm gonna suck on his
and
teat,
put a
alright?
good word in for me, huh? If you don't mind.
My mouth will be too full for that, though, I'm afraid.
Are you free to meet now? You'll need to bring Kaito-san too, of course. It seems his bullet wound is almost fully healed.
How would you know? You was
You
doctor?
really do know everything.
What can I say? Comes with the job. Anyway, grab Kaito-san and head to Kikunoya.
Kikunoya?
I hear Patriarch Matsugane loved the place. Coincidentally, so does the chairman.
I like how
Goodbye, Yagami-san.
I didn't even invite him into my office. I'm like, yeah, we're just gonna talk in the hallway, alright? I don't want you sullying my sanctuary. Okay. We still need to return to our detective agency. Kaito, I need to meet up with you. Did you just so happen to be here the entire time? Yep.
Yeah,
How you feeling,
I'm gonna
buddy?
make some coffee. You want a cup?
At this hour?
Hey, aren't you supposed to be recovering?
It's fine. Come on, drink with me.
Well, if you say so. And by the way, Hattori just dropped by.
The journalist?
Yeah, apparently Chairman Kajihira is asking for us.
Yep. So, want to meet him?
What I hear, Kajihira's in a pretty tough spot right now.
Hmm?
Chairman Koba from the Kyorei clan's putting the pressure on. I mean, their Captain Shioya just got his eyes gouged out. Never would have happened if Kajihira hadn't shipped him up to Kamurocho.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I guess so.
First, a couple of their rookies die in Kamurocho, and a captain turns up dead. Chairman Koba's probably freaking the fuck out.
Well,
Guess
I mean,
Kajihira's calling us to fix it then?
Dunno. We'll find out when we get there.
maybe his men just aren't strong enough to move up here.
I'm sick of sitting around watching Kuroiwa, man. We're not getting anywhere with this shit.
He knows we're watching
It's time
him.
we try
Like,
something new.
What's he gonna do?
Hell, I'll do whatever it takes to avenge Matsugane-san.
Damn right.
The whole point of surveillance is to catch them in the act, right? Like, we're not going to spook him. The guy's got balls of steel, so there's no point in making our presence known every time he walks down the street and sees us, right? Like, we need to catch him in the act, and that's not gonna happen sitting in a surveillance van watching him walk down the street with a big smile on his face. Hamburg steak. Oh god, I still need a heal. Okay, I'll save it for later. Nah, I'll save it for later. Oh god. Alright, let's go to Kamuro Kikunoya. After I pay a visit to the sewers.
We going to Kikunoya? All right.
I said we're going to the sewers first. Sorry, I'm just testing if you're fully recovered or not, Kaito. You look to be,
Let's roll.
quite flexible. I think we're ready to go. Health restored, medical kits in tow. Come on, Kaito. Let's go. To Kikunoya is where we're heading. Take us there immediately. Let's hope this doesn't explode into another fight.
Welcome. I've been waiting for you.
For a long time, I bet.
Long time no see.
It's truly horrible what happened to Matsugane-san.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yes.
To his memory.
Hattori, put your freaking cup down. Okay, let's talk business. Gentlemen?
Chairman Kajihira, I assume you've already heard about 89?
Yes. Hattori-san told me everything. The incident 3 years ago was a human experiment gone awry, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm impressed you figured that out. Quite impressed.
Hey, it's
I
your
heard
dime.
about Shinpei Okubo, too. The murderer you let loose upon the world didn't actually kill anyone.
Yeah. Emi died at the hands of Shono, the 89 researcher.
I'm not so sure about that. Do you have any proof? No?
Yeah, I don't have proof of
If I
that.
did, I'd be making you eat those words.
Come now. No fighting.
I still think it was the mole
My
who did
old
it.
heart can't handle
I can't
the stress.
picture Shono
Hold on a
stabbing
sec.
someone so aggressively.
If you already know what's going on, why'd you go and call us out here? What do you really want?
You're sharper than you look. To be honest, I have a bit of a problem on my hands.
Yeah, well, get in line. I've got
The Curate
50.
Chairman Koba has been getting on my case. He wants me to put a button on all this murder business. Not that I can blame him. His successor just had his eyes gouged out after all.
What's your point?
I want you to bring an end to these killings. That detective, Kuroiwa, is behind it all, right?
What do you think I've been
What do you
doing?
take us for, assassins?
Oh, you want me to actually just eliminate him?
I have confidence that the two of you can do what I ask. What do you say? I'll give you a handsome reward.
Why us? Why don't you just go hire a professional assassin instead of a detective, a private one at that? He's as much a yakuza as any of them. Yeah, we might have the motivation to take him down because of what happened with Matsugane and Shintani and all, but still. I mean, this is a tall ask.
Yeah, I think we'll be going now.
Thanks for the
All right.
drink.
It was a joke.
Oh, really?
Though the Curate clan has been getting on my case.
Boo fucking who?
So you were half joking.
The real reason I called the two of you here was to say thanks in Hashki's place.
Oh, thank
It
you.
must be frustrating for him to look down on this world just to see people say he died in a drunken brawl.
Didn't realize the two of you were
But
close.
you saw through that false
Or
narrative.
closer than you implied at the beginning.
Once we have proof and crush AD9 for good, he'll finally be avenged.
And you'll finally make good on your 100 billion yen investment.
The more important
Not that I
part
care
of this
either way.
case.
So, Yagami-san, what comes next?
What are you, his butt boy?
Well, Ayabe's trial is coming up, right? We'll use that stage to bring the real crimes into the spotlight. That'll also mean lifting the veil on 89. Okubo will be in the clear, too.
Interesting. I think you're still missing some evidence, though.
Yeah, but I just want to put it in their minds, you
wrong.
know?
We don't know where Hamura is, either.
Well then, What now?
If we want to expose the secrets of 89, there's one man we have to chase down.
I'm gonna keep going after Kuroiwa. Stay on his tail till I get a solid lead.
You may be waiting a long time then. He's not the type of man to slip up.
Yeah.
I
He's got a
know.
raincoat on, for goodness sake.
It'll take some time for sure. But there's no other way.
His wet work
Not
operation
sure you'll
is
have the time you think you do.
watertight.
What do you mean?
It won't be long until Shinpei Okubo is executed.
What?
Tomorrow.
So say my connections, at least. There's a top-secret list stating which death row inmates are potential execution candidates for the near future. Apparently, Okubo is on that list.
Makes sense. He is
Once
on death
the
row.
Minister of Justice rubber stamps the execution, it's over.
What? But why?
Someone must have pressured the ministry to put Okubo on the list.
Damn it. If I don't do something soon, I'm gonna lose my chance forever.
We're gonna
If
lose
it
that
were
chance.
me, I'd try going after an easier target than Kuroiwa.
And who would that be?
Look, this is an article of mine that got scrapped.
Keto. Researcher mired in scandal. Millions of yen paid in hush money?
Kido-san. Really?
His womanizing ways are actually pretty well known. Guess he's really cut loose since they announced 89.
I feel like he's also the weakest link
Underneath
in the
the lab
chain.
coat, he's nothing but a shameless pervert. If anything, he's the one you should be going after.
No way am I getting into the ADDC, though. Not now.
He's a
Then
womanizer.
you'll just have to lure him out.
The
That's
trouble
the
is,
only way to get a cautious quarry to leave its nest.
which club is he gonna
How
go
are we
to?
gonna do that?
Offer him a delicious meal. For Keto, that would be a woman.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Beautiful one, ideally.
A
A
woman?
woman?
Uh-oh. Are we getting sorry to go undercover again? Okay.
Well,
Do they
that
have
was
those at the
last
grocery
place I
store?
expected to get any good advice.
Yeah. You had a point, though. Keto might be our best bet for evidence. Evidence that could reveal the truth about 89.
We're gonna have to drag him out of the ADDC first.
Hattori suggested seducing him to Kamurocho.
I don't think I've got a woman's
A honey trap,
disguise.
huh? I guess it's time for Saori-san to do her thing again.
Hope Kamurocho's #1 hostess has a few more tricks up her sleeve. Are we actually getting her involved? Perfect.
Yeah, I'll ask her tomorrow.
I miss her already.
Well, I'm all out of gas for tonight. See you tomorrow, man.
What? But we didn't even get into a fight. Okay. I suppose you're still healing from your gunshot wound. Alright. Well, I'm gonna rest up. Although I'm pretty sure we've got some side cases around that we can handle. But this close to the end? I gotta know. I gotta know how this all unfolds. Today, recruit Saori again. Okay, sure, why not? Oh man, she might have to come work for me when all is said and done. Sorry, Ginda. Snatching all your employees. Oh well, since I suppose we're already here at Theater Square, let's do Gone in 20 minutes. It's been a few days, actually. I really hope he's reunited with his girl, his smartphone. Is it Shimazu-san's? Whoa, the list of missed calls from Yukako-san is insane, but I knew it would be. I think that confirms that this is Shimazu-san's phone, but he's nowhere to be found. Uh-oh. Shimazu-san's phone is ringing. Guess I may as well answer. With the lack of life in my eyes. Hello, this is Yagami. Yukako Oki. If you're worried about Mamoru, then come to Kamuro Hills immediately. What? Wait. Huh. They hung up. What's going on? Better get to Kamuro Hills. Guess I should let Yukako know, though. Damn. Uh-oh. That just means she's gonna go there. Just like they asked.
Hello?
Hello? Yukako-san, this is Yagami. Yagami-san, where's Mamoru? It's been 3 days! What have you been doing this entire time? Hunting down an actual murderer? I'm afraid he wasn't here. Just his smartphone. And then a strange man called and said to go to Kamuro Hills before hanging up. What? Is Mamoru okay? Does that mean he was kidnapped? I can't be sure. They didn't demand a ransom, though, which would be typical of kidnappers. The person who called assumed it would be you who answered. Maybe it's like a mystery that he's arranged to see how much you love him. So much so that you'll follow any leads to try and find him, and find his phone just left on the ground here at Theater Square. It's a miracle no one's picked it up. And then you'd go and reunite with him. They specifically called to give you that message. What? I don't really get it either, but I'm heading to Kamurocho Hills to get to the bottom of this. I'm going too. Alright, see you there. Be careful though. Okay, let's head to the front of Kamurocho Hills. Knowingly put her in danger, huh? Perfect. Oh, sorry, let's avoid getting into another date. Because, man, I'm not very good at them. Although, I have been doing well with Amane, so there's that. Man, I can't believe Majima Construction actually finished it. What a project. Oh, no. Is it? Could it be? Oh, it's my freaking landlady, too. Hey, isn't that the weird mascot I saw earlier? He's running with a knife and Danganronpa blood on his ankles. Wait! Thief! Someone stop him!
Huh?
Thief? Oh, the Onomichio bandit. Okay, this is a separate side case entirely. Talk to the bandit chasers. Oh my god, you guys. How could you let this happen? Aren't you in charge of that costume maniac? Well, yes, I am, for all the good it's doing. How's your back sore?
Excuse me.
What's going on? Hey, have we met before? Okay, I know I'm so invested in the main story, but I gotta see this through. What the heck's going on? Well, I thought you said something about a thief. I did. That Onomichio thug just robbed my convenience store. That mascot is on some kind of crime spree? 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 No, this is all a huge misunderstanding. I know what I saw. Well, yes, but what I'm trying to say is, the guy inside the costume isn't the true Onomichio. What do you mean? The kid I hired to play Onomichio was a boy named Nishimura-kun. But he was unhappy with the part, so he texted me that he would be quitting. What, he just left the clothes in a dumpster somewhere and this guy found it? And rather rudely, I might add. He said, I quit. I left your dumb costume on the side of the street. He dumped your mascot outfit on the sidewalk and left? Yes, and he didn't even write where. So I've been searching all over for it. But that's when I caught wind of Onomichio committing a robbery, and now we're all caught up. So some opportunistic bastards saw a mascot costume on the street and decided to rob a store? Reminds me of a yakuza in the 1980s who found some clothes belonging to a massage clinic and ended up putting it on some girl that he murdered.
Hi.
That seems to be the way of it.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, but why did your worker quit like that? What would cause him to be so careless? It's probably because he couldn't handle the pressure that comes with being Onomichio. Oh yeah. How much pressure could it be? Well, the guy we had doing Onomichio before was incredible at it, and I guess Nishimura-kun felt inferior. He just couldn't express the refinement, the maturity, all the things his predecessor had and more. Well, that's on you, isn't it? You're constantly comparing him. So it probably got to his head, and rather than try harder, he just up and quit. I see. So you have no idea where he could be in that costume right now. Who could be in that costume right now, I should say. Right. Well, we have to consider that Nishimura could have lied about throwing the costume away. It would be a perfect alibi to say he threw it away and then go rob a store with it. That rascal caught me completely off guard, I'll have you know. And this is all your fault. I lost 500,000 yen in cold hard cash. Don't you think we should prioritize finding Onomichio before anything worse happens? Hey, guys. About Onomichio. I saw him go inside that arcade, Charles. What? Then there's no time for talk. Let's go catch him. Yeah, I'm going too. Ah, Charles, we meet again. What a name for an arcade, though. This won't end well. I should probably go see what's going on. I mean, the arcade is technically now named after a king, so there's that. Come on, let's catch up with Onomichio. I suppose I'm supposed to do the 20 minutes over there in that park. Oh my god. What the hell? He got abducted by aliens! Oh no! The costume has been abandoned. So the suspect came through here. Oh my god. Are we gonna do like a lineup or something? Sure seems that way. Let's take a look inside. I mean, he's still got the pants on. Now fess up! Who just robbed me? Huh? Nishimura-kun? Hironaka-san? What are you doing here? Why would you quit your job and then go loaf around in an arcade? I'm sorry. His job? Are you saying this is the guy who was in the Ono Michio costume? Yes, this is him. So that means he's the thief. Wait, a thief? Oh, this has got to be some kind of awful coincidence. Oh, sure, a coincidence. Don't lie to us. It's true, though. I was pretty pissed about the umpteenth lecture, so I came in here to blow off some steam. You were pissed at me? Why? I'm a good guy. I'm a good manager. I've been in here all day, I swear. Besides, the guys who came in after me were way shadier. Hey, don't drag us into this mess. Yeah, I just wanted to play some games in peace, man. Are these the only 4 guys who've entered the arcade? If that's the case, it means one of you is the culprit. Well, I suppose there's that guy who's rolled up his ankles there. Not it. I could never even pull off a robbery. You guys all suspect me then. That's not right. Kumakura. Did anyone see someone taking off the Onomichio costume by any chance? I asked that same question before you came in, but no one saw anything. Listen, you budge. I'm going to call the cops, so everybody stay put. Got it? Okay. So. What was that? He just stood up and whacked the phone out of his hand and then walked off. Huh? What was that for? Get the fuck down, man. We don't want the cops sniffing around here. Oh, you don't, do you? Well, that sounds pretty suspicious to me. Why's that? Yeah, I don't know. It's a yakuza den, but we'll put a pin in that. And what's in that bag of yours while I'm at it? It's got nothing to do with you, and I don't have to show you shit. Is that because you look guilty if you're dead? Shut up. I'm leaving. I'm afraid not. Move, or I'll make you move. If you want to move so bad, show me what's in the bag. Hey, why don't we all just calm down? Can't we talk this out? Yes, someone's gonna get hurt if we're not careful. If only a great detective would burst onto the scene like in those crime dramas on TV. Well, I'm a detective, but busting onto the scene isn't exactly my style. What should I do? Introduce myself. Hey guys, this is Yagami. I'm actually a detective.
Huh?
You are?
Yep.
Yeah, my name's Yagami. I run a detective agency in Kamurocho. How convenient. Then do something about this, would you? Not for free. Please, Yagami-san. Onomichio's honor is at stake here. And I honestly don't think Nishimura-kun is capable of robbery. Huh? You believe me? I don't want to believe I could hire a robber. It would bring down the whole city's reputation if I did that. You may not be the hardest working kid, but I don't think you're a robber. Hironaka-san. There's a lot at stake, huh? I'll see what I can do. Let's get one thing straight, though. I don't care if you're a detective. You can't see my stuff. That just means I'm going to have to resort to logical deductions, I guess. I could always beat it out of him. Well, I mean... Oh, a cat. Good thing I walked in here, then. Where is it? It's not outside, is it? Ah, there you are. Didn't realize I could leave the arcade, so there's that. Oh, look, a cat. Check the suspect's bag, check the robber's costume and belongings.
Hey.
The bag is empty, so they've already transferred the money they stole somewhere else. Why would he switch bags, though? Onomichio's bag? Would there happen to be any cash in this pouch? Nope. Well, it probably wouldn't still be there if it was. True.
Hey.
So they threw the costume away here. Nobody here seems to have noticed it happen.
Suspicious.
This is the knife the robber used. I doubt it's even worth checking for prints. That's right. Onomichio wears gloves, after all. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Not to mention, we don't exactly have a lab on hand to run the prints real quick. I think I've got a good inventory of the robber's belongings now. But it's odd. Something's missing. What is it? What's missing that a robber dressed as Onomichio would have in his possession? The pants. It's white pants. A sense of refinement. We'll start with that, though. This Ono Michio doesn't have that refined, mature look. Well, I guess robbing a convenience store is neither refined nor mature. But is that really evidence we can use to find the culprit? Nah, not really. Just thought I'd point it out. Well, please don't say that in front of Nishimura-kun, okay? He's sensitive about it. Even the internet has come down on him for lacking the aggressive charm and mature wisdom his predecessor had. Must be a pretty tough act to follow, huh? It means he's probably missing something else. White pants. Onamichio should be wearing white pants, but they're not here either. Now that you mention it, you're right. The robber was wearing white pants too. That would mean the robber committed the deed in his own white pants. What makes you say that? When Nishimura-kun wore the costume, he always brought his own white pants. Well, if he took them off, he'd be basically running around in his underwear, so he wouldn't have stripped. So I think it's safe to assume the robber was wearing his own white pants. Ah, I get it. That means the culprit is most likely still dressed in white pants. But there's something else missing, too. Well, shoes. I don't see his boots. You're right. His cool boots, vital for any fisherman. When a robber gets caught in the act, an employee can throw a paintball at him to stain his shoes. If the clerk did that, we can safely assume the culprit's shoes would be stained. Which means we should get a good look at each suspect's shoes. But there's something else missing, too. The gloves. Onamichio should have been wearing white gloves. You're right. I don't see them anywhere. I guess they got rid of them out of fear that they could trace his fingerprints from them. Any careful thief wouldn't leave such incriminating evidence lying around. I guess you can always burn the gloves pretty easily, too. I've pointed out everything that was lacking. The sash is there, he wasn't wearing jeans. Everything that's missing are the white gloves, white pants, and cool boots. Although that's up for debate. There's a chance the gloves were discarded, but the culprit may still be wearing white pants and the boots. I'm not sure. I believe the robber was wearing sneakers, not Onamichio's cool boots. I guess those boots would be hard to run in. But if the anti-theft paintball was used, then they may still be wearing sneakers stained with that paint. I guess they would have just discarded the boots too. Okay. Check the suspect's bag. Search for the shoes the robber was wearing. Check the 4 suspects' shoes. I have a feeling.
Hey.
Sandals with ankle-length pants. Wouldn't that be pretty cold? What are you looking at? I was just wondering why you'd wear sandals in this weather, especially with pants like that. Wait, sandals? Oh, crap. What is it? Huh? Oh, I just thought of something. That's all. It's nothing. I don't get the feeling he didn't even realize he was wearing sandals.
Yagami-san.
Wasn't that kind of suspicious? Yeah, I should probably take a closer look at those sandals. Come on. Let me have a look. You're also wearing white pants. Yeah, do you think I'm trying too hard? I'm going on a group blind date after this, and I wanted to look suave. You know how hard it is to make white pants work. That's why I went with ankle-length white pants to give off that really like I care look. Okay, that's one way to go about it. But then I top it all off with this cashmere cardigan that says, "Hey, ladies, I'm mature." So I see. I hope you do well at your date. In prison?
Suspicious.
A tote bag. I can probably peek inside. Feel free to have a look. I'm not worried. Sure, let's see what we've got. Where's the money then if he's not worried about us looking in the bag? A wallet with a few thousand yen and some candy. See? Although I guess you could hide the real deal somewhere in the arcade. Huh. Nice of you to mention that. Okay. Maybe we need to find the money. But I'd really like to carefully check your sandals. How the hell do I do that?
What the?
Wait, there's something written on the heel. Hey, those sandals you're wearing. They say Charles on the heel. That's the arcade we're in. Did you win those here or something? Yeah, you figured it out. What do you mean? Well, I changed into these when I went to the bathroom, but I forgot to switch back. Does that mean I'm a suspect? We don't know anything for sure yet, but I'm gonna go into the bathroom and have a look. Does this place even have one? I don't think so. I guess I gotta look at everyone's shoes, just because That's on my checklist. Those aren't boots, and there's not a spot of anti-theft paint on them. Probably not it. If he's the culprit, that would mean he changed his shoes. You're also wearing sandals. You're wearing sandals. Kind of uncommon in the winter, wouldn't you say? Yeah, but I live pretty close by, and putting on shoes sucks. Yeah, I know that feeling. He's not wearing sneakers, and there's no anti-theft paint on him. Pretty clean so far. And you.
Hey.
Wait, are those boots? Yeah, but Onomicho wears cool boots that are vital for any fisherman. Oh, so your boots aren't cool, I guess. He's not wearing sneakers, and I don't see any paint. Okay, search for the shoes the robber was wearing. Suppose we should go into the bathroom if I could find it.
Suspicious.
Aha, not in the bathroom, in the bin. Hey, they're stained by the anti-theft paintball. These must be the sneakers the robber was wearing. He knew he'd need to discard the shoes, so he ditched them. Damn. Yagami-san, don't forget, Onomicho is supposed to wear cool boots. Vital for any fisherman. Can't believe the thief went and committed a crime wearing sneakers instead. Yeah, I guess he was thinking more about how to get away than how to catch a fish. And isn't that a good thing that proves that it was an imposter all along? But the bad news is that the shoes might be a dead end. Our culprit isn't wearing them still. Okay. Well, let's have to check the suspect's bag. He told us we couldn't do it, but I guess I've got no choice. He really didn't want me to see what's in this bag. Hey, what are you staring at? I just want to know, why are you so intent on hiding what's in that bag? You don't want to see it? Fine. What is it, like porno mags or something? You can pay the viewing fee with your life. It's that important, huh? Just let it go, man. I'm not joking about killing you. Gotta say, the lengths he's going to make sure we don't see that bag are pretty suspicious. Okay. Well, check the suspect's bag. It's still unticked. So I gotta look in yours, too? Mind if I take a quick look in your bag? Sure. But there's no money in there. Just a wallet and some plushie, probably one in the claw machine. Where'd you hide my money, punk? I told you, I didn't do it. It has to be somewhere in this arcade. Where? Okay, now we gotta find the money? No. Investigation complete. Are you done investigating, Yagami-san? You said you were a detective.
Yep.
Yes, I got what I needed. And I have a pretty good idea who the culprit is. You do? Who is it? What?
Yagami-san!
Don't keep us waiting. There's enough evidence and deductions that can make a pretty compelling case here. The body tells us more about a person than you might think. Oh great, I'm starting to sound like a TV detective. Even got the music going. Wow, I feel like I heard a detective on TV say that. So, you gonna tell us? Who's the robber? And where's my money? Okay, I'll accuse the person by talking to them. Okay, here goes. Accuse a culprit. I'm gonna have to go with you. I just don't know where you hid the money. Huh? You're saying you suspect me? Is this the guy who did it? You're the culprit.
Yep.
Yes, you're the Onomicho bandit. Me? Where's your proof?
Yep.
You left some evidence at the scene that clearly points to your efforts to cover it up. What evidence raises the possibility Kaneda was involved in a cover-up at the crime scene? Well, the shoes. They've been discarded. These sneakers were thrown away in the trash can. They're stained with the anti-theft paintball, too. Yeah, I'm glad I thought to throw it at the thief. Anyone would know you'd commit a crime with this amount of paint on your shoes. So of course you had to ditch them. Hold on a second. What proof do you have that I'm the one who threw them away? Stop playing dumb. There's proof on you right now. There is?
Check this out.
This is all the proof I need. Your dumb Charles Sandals. Well, that's right. You're wearing undeniable evidence. Oh my god. Careful, Yagami, you almost put it in his mouth. I told you, I went to the bathroom and... That excuse isn't going to fly. There isn't even a fucking bathroom in here. I walked through all the doors, or at least I attempted to. You borrowed the Charles Sandals because you threw away your stained sneakers, right? After all, the stain proves who the robber is. Admit it already. You're the robber. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, if you want to prove you're innocent, unroll your pants. Why don't you lower the pant leg you rolled up? But that's... I'm going to assume the hem of your pants has paint on it. If they don't, you can prove it right now. Shit! Oh my god, we're gonna have an Ace Attorney breakdown here. Ha! Gotcha. I knew something was off about you. Whoa, then that's really him. You're the thief! Yes, I am. I'm sorry. Why would you do something like that? You ran with a freaking knife. I saw the costume lying there and I just couldn't help myself. My debts are due today and I didn't have the money. So you thought you'd steal to pay them back? And you used some poor mascot to do it. I knew the costume would hide my face, and if I was lucky, the mascot would take the fall for it.
Soto!
You've got to be kidding me. You almost got me arrested. The Charles employee's just like, why is my place always the center of drama, for God's sake? Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't even consider that accused a real person in the costume. Well, this one was no easy case to crack, but I think we're done here. I didn't want it to end like this. Just when my debts were paid and my life was finally looking up. Oh. You're in debt to the yakuza. That's, to my right, right?
Hmm?
Wait, so you paid your debts back already? There he goes. Oh my god. Who stopped him?
Hey.
Oh, I did. Somehow I got to the door. Hey, where are you going? Well, you know, look at me. Figured I'd get out of here before the cops came. Besides, the case is solved. No need for me to stick around. The case may be over, but is it really? Gub. The case hasn't been solved yet. No, the case isn't finished yet. In fact, the case of interest is in your hands right now.
Yeah?
What did you just say?
Boy,
What do you mean by that, detective? Inamine-san, you've forgotten one very important point. I have? The whereabouts of the stolen money. Oh yeah, duh. When I searched Kaneda-san's bag, it wasn't in there. Which begs the question, where did the money go? That's...
boy.
Hey, start talking. Where's my money? Which brings us to Kumakura-san, and the bag you refused to let us see. I wonder what's in it. No way. I told you guys, this has nothing to do with the stupid little investigation. Oh, but I'd say it does, because I think I know what you really are. The debt collector. Kaneda-san mentioned that he had finally paid back his debts. I should have accused him of being the true culprit. Yagami-san, that's weird, isn't it? He came here right after robbing the store, so how could he have done that? When and how did he pay back his debts? It's simple, really. The debt collector is right here. Oh man, it's like one of those Indian dramas, you know, with the over-edited flashes and whatnot as we zoom in on Kumakura-san. That explains everything. Uh-oh. That explains your role in this little tragedy, right, Kumakura-san? I wouldn't call it a tragedy, Yagami. Jeez, no one died. You're the debt collector, are you not? Urgh. Wait, then that means... That's right. The contents of that bag is all the money you were paid back. Gah! Sorry, I'm having too much fun voicing the dramatics of this. If I'm wrong, you'll have to show us what's in your bag. You piece of shit detective! I'm gonna end you! Oh, you think so? Come on then. From here on, I'll start proving things with my fists. Instead of my finger. That came out dirty, but you know what I mean. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna get found guilty.
This again?
Just warming up, you know, before I take down Kuroiwa. Figured I might as well go after an easy case. Ugh. Oh, God. You're a practice, buddy. Jeez. This arcade. Better have good insurance, given the amount of damage we constantly do here. So. Damn! How is some scrawny detective so strong? I got lots of practice on cheap thugs just like you. Now, let's see what's inside your bag. Well, well. Quite a large wad of bills. So you're the one he owed, right? Right. Today was the collection day, so I told Kaneda to meet me here. He brought the 500,000 as promised, but I had no idea the dumbass locked off a store to get it. My bad. But you must have realized it was stolen when this whole fiasco started, didn't you? Yet you still tried to hide it and run. Well, yeah, who wouldn't? But I get it. I lose. I'll return the money. He's just gonna keep the den open. What's your call, Inamine-san? Well, first thing I'm gonna do is call the cops. Okay, well, he's got no sympathy for them. Wow, Yagami-san, you were really on a roll for a while there. Yeah, thanks for all your help. Great detective, Yagami. Don't call me that, please. Just call me This is Yagami. Gets in my head and I start acting like one. I just hope the whole thing wasn't too damaging for Onomichio's reputation. No way. We'll keep promoting him to make sure he stays refined and mature. Right, Nishimura-kun? Hironaka-san, thank you. What are you thanking me for all of a sudden? I threw away that costume and ran from the job, but you still believed in me the whole time. Of course I would, Nishimura-kun. Huh? I hired you to be Onomichio because I could tell you were a sincere, honest kid. And I believe that one day you would surpass even your predecessor and develop your own Onomichio soul. Hironaka-san, I'm welling up in here, or is that just my sweat because this costume's so hot? But nobody can put this suit on and just wing it. It takes hard work to become a city's mascot, so don't let me down. Oh god. Okay, I can act at least Michi halfway. Well, I can at least Michi halfway. I just realized that the previous text box was wrong. It said Ishimura, but it must have been Hironaka. Now you're getting it. Onomichio, huh? Hope he makes everybody proud. Local detective! Achievement unlocked. For a recent achievement hunter like myself, that is bloody brilliant. Oh my god, I was supposed to help. You know what? I don't have time anymore. I've got a main case to solve. Okay, sorry. I've come for you.
Oh, Yagami-san.
Oh, thank God she's working today. Hey, Oshino, how's it going? Still alive? Good to see. Genda? Again, my apologies for letting you down once more. Sorry, girl of the hour.
Sorry-san.
Yes?
You kept that costume I bought you, right?
I have another favor I want to ask you.
Sorry, costume. Dress.
Oh?
Quit your job. No, just hear me out.
Think you can handle it?
Oh, cool. I get to control what her thoughts are too. Depends on what it is.
Tell me what it is.
You sure?
Yes. Nope. Oh, damn. I thought she was gonna have some funny dialogue.
I haven't...
Oh?
What? I'm scared. Like, am I committing to something big here? Maybe I'll save just in case. Okay, I'm committing now. Yes.
Yes.
All right, then. We need you to set a honey trap for Kido.
A what?
A honey trap.
It's when you seduce a man to get
I
information.
like that slight hesitance
And
when he
you're
said
sure
seduce.
You want me?
Yes. Hoshino, sit down.
How could you ask her to do that?
You can't be serious.
Yeah.
Look, we need to get to Kido somehow.
It must be done.
This is the best shot we have of luring him into Kamurocho.
Don't be ridiculous. Asking her to be a hostess is one thing, but you can't make her sleep.
I'm not asking her to sleep with him.
Hold on there, Hoshino-kun.
Isn't that what a honey trap is?
Just lure him out.
I never said
Sleeping
that.
with him isn't necessary.
You don't have to listen to them, sorry,
for this to work.
I mean, just talking about this is practically entrapment.
Entrapment.
Not to be rude, but I asked Saori-san, not you. Why do you care so much?
She's not even a cop.
Because I care about her.
There we go.
You what?
No, I mean, I have a lot of respect for her as a coworker.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's enough of that. Yagami, you sure there'll be no risk to Saori-kun?
I'll be right behind her.
Absolutely. I have a plan.
Ready to intervene.
Which is what exactly?
I'll tell you once we get there. First, I need to know if you're in.
Wouldn't it be better if you just explained it to her first? If I can help him expose the truth, then...
It's what the investigation calls for.
See?
Sorry,
She's like a superheroine.
I want to avenge Shitani-sensei's death too.
Thank you.
All right. Then we don't have time to lose.
Jeez, what are you, her agent?
Since when was it we?
If this is really what Saori-san wants, I'll do everything in my power to help her.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we'll need another makeover, right? I'll go this time. Mind if we use the same salon?
Sure, but I was thinking she'd be a journalist this time.
Oh,
Not a hostess.
fun.
A journalist? Really?
Think about it. Your mark is inside the ADDC, right? You'll be able to get him alone much more naturally if you go in asking for an interview.
Yeah.
And you'll need to dress
A random hostess walking into the
high skirts
ADDC.
and low cuts. That'll bring out the worst in any old lech.
Now we're talking.
Oh, God.
I'll take that over a hostess any day.
Get down. Go sit down.
Okay.
Everyone sit down.
I have some things I need to take care of. Can you head to the ADDC once you're done with your makeup, Sari-san? We'll meet there.
Okay.
Guessing I don't get to dress
See
her
you
up
soon.
this time. Only when she's trying to be a hostess. Fair enough.
We should be going too, Sari-san. Let's get you
Oh,
that
yeah.
makeover.
Hoshino's taking care of it.
Right.
Okay. Well, this isn't going to
Here we
go
are,
poorly at
Sari-san.
all.
Hair salon Cherry. I'm honestly a little nervous.
Why is he nervous?
Didn't I already do this when I was a hostess?
Sure, but everything's different this time. Sari-san the journalist. An intellectual beauty. Classy, worldly.
Hoshino,
Oh, what guy wouldn't fall for that?
dial it back a bit, I
Don't
think.
give me that look.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to stare. Anyway, I'm sure you'll be stunning no matter how much makeup you wear.
And if I disappoint you,
Well, that's just not possible.
I
Wow.
hope you're right.
Way to put the pressure on. Oh my god, we do get to do her makeup at the very least, too. Okay. Well, let's get crack-a-lackin'.